I am starting to get some opportunities locally, which is really fun to start presenting more, to be seen more. I am doing a little bit more of a deep dive. I had an astrology chart reading done, which was very exciting. Welcome back. My name is Ashley. You have made it to my channel, Ashley Speaks, which I am informally dubbing as No Brands Land because this is where I talk about business, all things humanizing business and marketing, spirituality, just being a human on this earth, and also doing this thing called business that we do. That being said, if you're a returning viewer, I welcome you back. I thank you for being here. I am absolutely thrilled to have your support and your attention and your time. Thank you so much for spending your time here. And if you're brand new to this channel, welcome. So I do have some practical videos. I have videos that cover very simply business, cut and dry, marketing cut and dry from more ethical, sustainable viewpoints. I also have a playlist dedicated to reaction videos, which are really fun for me. I love seeing those. I love analyzing and sharing my perspective of viral videos that are out there in the ether. And then I also have a playlist that's dedicated to more conscious business owners that like to dive into things like spirituality and channeling and things of that nature. So a lot of fun to be had here. It is a bit of a unique channel in my opinion. At least I haven't seen any other channels kind of touching on all of these topics. And I do come from a background with IO psychology, my master's, a long career in marketing, and enough life here on earth to start seeing some patterns, to start making some observations about the bigger picture, all the way down to the very nitty-gritty. So welcome. This is going to be more of a quick chat just to really relate. You'll find this on the playlist that's just connection chats, and it's me just kind of sharing where I'm at with my life because you might be able to relate to it or not. So I'm able to kind of talk about what I'm going through, what I'm noticing, opportunities that I'm getting, and this is just a really fun way for me to just stay very human on this channel, relatable. Yeah, there's no secrets here. Like, we're an open book, right? So first things first, I wanted to celebrate and share that for those of you, all a handful of you that are here now, I am getting a bigger studio space. So you'll see I currently have my office space. All progress is good progress. I love that little sign that I have. And it's just a cute little office space. I have a whiteboard on this side. I'll actually show you guys since this is the Connection Chats playlist. We're just going to be really informal. My door to my office. It's a pretty teeny tiny space, but it's been able to function and give me what I needed to just really get into my workflow. Some things about me and why I have a separate office instead of doing a YouTube channel at home or having an office at home is I tend to be the kind of person that needs a solid hour of just uninterrupted time and space and just focus to really get into my workflow. If I have a lot of distractions or a lot of people needing my attention, I have little kiddos. So if I have a lot of distractions, like my baby's right now totally distracting me, then it makes it really hard for me to actually be productive and get things done. And I know that about myself because I've been able to, again, experience this over and over and over again, experience the patterns that I've had that showed me, oh, okay, like this is the way that I work. And if I want to be productive and really reach my goals and really take action, then I have to set myself up for success based on how my brain, my body, how I work. And we're all very different. So this works for me. But I am moving into a larger space. I'm very excited. It's an expansion of my media company here in Austin. So I will have a nice interviewing space where we can make fun videos like this or high quality videos like this, but we can also interview people. I can also transform that studio space very quickly to focus on product photography for companies that I'm working with here. And it's just a great expansion overall. Couple of fun things to note on the personal side. This is going more into the spiritual. So if you're not into that, feel free to just fast forward. But I am doing a little bit more of a deep dive. I had an astrology chart reading done, which was very exciting, very just intuitively correct. I mean, down to the T. As soon as I got on this call with, her name is Dira, amazing, phenomenal human being. As soon as I got on the call, she kind of looked at my chart, we pulled it up, and she asked me, she's like, are you going to be doing anything in your career with speaking? To which I almost fell out of my chair, because that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm moving into keynote speaking. I do presentations, I do workshops on these exact topics that I share with you here. And so, yeah, just kind of cool. So I'm doing more of a spiritual deep dive, just kind of exploring what the stars and the skies have to say, but also getting into more intuitive development of my own gifts. That is something that has been really difficult for me to move into, because I have come from such a business entrepreneur hustle mindset. I was in the military for a few years, so everything that I've experienced up until this point has been revalidation of a very rigid, strict, disciplined structure with no room really for like creativity and exploration. And it wasn't until I started taking time away. I really began that path just over a year ago, and I took time away from working to just focus more on my degree, to tap into my own creativity, which I was not able to do until I took the time off of work. And so you'll start to notice, especially through some of these connection chats. I can't wait to do some of these live, by the way, where we can really just chat back and forth. But you'll start to notice with some of these connection chats that what I've come to do for business and as a career has been really influenced by my own personal experiences. And I'm saying that because that's really how it is for most of us. And we tend to feel discouraged, or maybe dreading work, or just misaligned, depressed even, when we're not really operating from that space, being influenced by our personal experiences, and then kind of pursuing that and transmuting that, if you will, into what we're doing in the business world. So a lot to be said about that. What else is happening for me? I am starting to get some opportunities locally, which is really fun to start presenting more, to be seen more. I recently made a move from Central Florida area to Austin, Texas, and that decision was really intuitively led. Again, we're going into the spiritual here because that is just a big part of where I'm at right now. It was intuitively led. I knew, had the conversation with my partner, and we made the quick decision. From the time that we made the decision to move to the time that we landed here was a month and a half. It was literally 6 weeks. We moved into a new house. 2 weeks later, sold our house in Florida. And now the housing market in Florida is kind of taking a crap. So it just goes to show that things take time. It's a process in this life, but if you are led by your intuition and you really start leaning into that, it can be wildly successful for you, even in the business world. It doesn't have to just be like personal gain or things like that. Like, this was a huge decision that we made as a family, and it has wildly benefited what I'm doing for work and business. And it's given me amazing opportunities here already. We've only been here a few months, and the connections and the excitement that I have, like, I have a glow that I have not had in years because I was operating from that misalignment that I speak about in some of my other videos. It's been a cool journey, if I can speak without tripping up over myself. Some things I did want to just drop as far as encouragement. If you're feeling a little bit stuck, or if you're feeling a little bit frustrated, I would really encourage you to figure out why. And if it's because you're really unhappy with where you are, I would really encourage you to have faith, make a plan, rely on your intuition if you're a consciously led business owner or a conscious driven business owner, and take that leap. When you're feeling stuck or frustrated or misaligned or depressed or whatever it is, it's for a reason. It's a symptom designed to alert you and let you know that something is not aligning right here. And that could be environment, that could be lifestyle, that could be the way that we're eating, the way that we're treating our bodies. If you're not feeling on top of the world, if you're feeling like something is just really, really off at this time, I know the world is kind of crazy and chaotic, but I just really encourage you to take that leap of faith and to take action on what you're feeling, to make a difference, to change your circumstance and your predicaments. And if you're hearing this, if you're watching this video, I promise it's not a coincidence. It is for a reason. If something resonates with you, take it. If something doesn't, leave it. Just plain and simple. Only take what really hits and works with you. Another thing I really wanted to share with you guys, and I'm just completely blown away, is this company called Function Health. I'm not a sponsor for them. I am going to drop my little affiliate referral link, mostly because I want you to have the same accessibility to your health that I've been able to have. But stick with me here, okay? Because here's why. You can also just search functionhealth.com, I think, and get right to it. But it's a really cool, I don't know if you can see this, it's a really great app where I've been able to have my blood work tested. They've done over 100 different biomarkers and panels from my blood draws. And I was able to see from that, I had 17 so far, 17 lab results that were not normal. And that was anywhere from, like, I failed my entire heart panel. And I'm a little thick, right? Like I'm a thick woman, but I'm by no means like morbidly obese. I say that to say because I never would have thought that like my heart was going to be having issues or that I would fail a heart panel, and I literally failed my entire heart panel. That was things like my apolipoprotein, I don't know, it's ApoB, high sensitivity C-reactive, my LDLs, my HDLs, my total cholesterols. I have a few nutrients that are below normal range, like my vitamin D, my omegas, my thyroid. I already knew I was having issues with my thyroid, but I didn't really know like why or what was the cause of it. I just kind of assumed that I had developed this autoimmune issue, and then realizing with the full scope of my blood work here and looking at everything that I've been deficient in or maybe reacting to, or things that I've been like below healthy ranges or above healthy ranges on, it kind of paints a full picture. So now I know exactly what's causing my thyroid issues and I can fix it. I wanted to share this with you guys because I felt defeated for so long with brain fog. I felt unhealthy. I felt just like slow. There was so many moments, and this is why I took a break a year ago. I took a 6-month hiatus from business and work to just like figure out what was going on with my body, because I felt like it was going haywire. And this app, this team rather, and this service has given me so much empowerment, so much clarity on what is actually going on with my body. And now I can take the steps I need to change those lifestyle factors to fix my diet a certain way. And I ate pretty healthy, but not knowing what I was reacting to when I was eating was a huge issue. Stress is high, like my cortisol is naturally higher, and I think that's because I've been operating out of that space for so long. Vitamin D deficiency, right, which is a huge component to hormone regulation, which, you know, can affect the thyroid. So it's all of these things that are kind of painting a full picture for me. And what this did was allowed me a direct path to understand why I was feeling what I was feeling and how to fix it. So I highly recommend you check them out for yourself, do your research. I absolutely have loved my experience with this company, and I find it very affordable for what it's actually doing for me. And this Friday, tomorrow, I am starting my new health journey. So I bring that up to let you know that that is also going to be a part of this channel, because we are human and our health and our well-being absolutely affects the way that we show up for business and for others. And because I'm moving into the speaking part of my career, being more public, being more forward-facing, getting into more communities here, I needed to make sure that my health was absolutely phenomenal so that I really could sustain myself and show up the way that I want to for myself, for my family, for business. So again, if you're seeing this, not a coincidence, but figure it out, you know, get in there, get your blood work done. Like I said, it's affordable for what you're actually receiving and has made the world of difference for me. And last little tidbit of news on my end, I'm finally nearing the completion of my master's. I've been working on this for, it feels like forever, and I'm so close. I just have 2 classes left before my capstone and I will be done. So just bear with me. This channel is going to continue to grow. I'm going to continue to add content every single week. I will be here every week to post some kind of content in relation to the different playlists that I have. And I've just had to take a lot of nights off and a lot of time off sporadically to kind of focus on my degree. I'm now in a graduate statistics class, which, let me tell you, is not the most fun thing in the world. Math is not my favorite subject. I tend to be easily overwhelmed by it, where I love like words and writing and things like that. I'm just not a huge fan of math, but I am learning to become a fan. I'm learning to just lean into it, to really give myself the time and the space to study it, to understand it, and then to apply it and to get through this course. So a big reason that I wanted to do that, again, a lot of this channel is going to be focused on mindset. And I want to share that with you because for decades now, I've told myself, oh, I'm not good at math. I don't like math. I hate math, yada, yada. Even though like on a spiritual sense, I love it because I understand the importance of it. I just have not been the best at figuring it out, and I'm changing that narrative. So even though I'm telling you guys this now, I'm telling you this now, what I really doing is switching my own mindset. So I am good at math. I am capable of really doing well in this class, and I am giving myself space and time and grace to do it and to understand it and to just enjoy the process of getting and finishing this degree finally. So if you constantly tell yourself you're not good at something, just like I did a few times in this video, it does have power. And so I am personally, you're seeing it in real time here, working on the way that I frame my own narrative about myself. I am excited for the statistics class, and I am learning and I'm leaning into it, and I'm doing a great job. So I'm excited for that. And if you are also in schooling or working on self-development or learning a new hobby or leaning into something, I just want to congratulate you and encourage you to keep going, because you're ultimately just adding on to all of the experiences that make you you in this lifetime. So enjoy it, have fun with it. It's a part of the process. And that is all I have today for my little connection chat. I cannot wait until this channel grows to a point where I can start doing this in real time and we can actually really hang out together and chit chat back and forth. I think that is going to be where the magic is, but everything has to start somewhere. So here we are. For those of you that are here enjoying this video, thank you again for being here. And if you like this content, please follow, share, subscribe. It helps more than you know. I hate that I even have to be one of those people that says that at the end of these videos, but you know how it is. We're getting the content out there. So I will see you around. Until next time, see you later.